Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Sir Worldwide. And I'd like to weigh in on a subject here that seems like many people do not want to discuss. Now, I remember before the presidential election, one of the candidates was saying, let's make America great again. But since that has went away, that phrase seems like that person who is your president has not addressed an issue that needs to be addressed, and it is homelessness. Okay, now since I am Sir Worldwide, I travel and I see different cities, different countries where they have homelessness as well. But here in our country, United States of America, I know two cities where it's like, with a capital H, horrible. And I'll name those cities right now. I'm going to name names. Honolulu and Los Angeles, as well as San Francisco. If you go to those places, right, and you are a tourist, you never see those conditions because the tourists are steered away from that, right? But one day I was watching a hockey game on television, and around the arena they had all the sponsors that sponsor these games. Same thing with any other sport. We have, let's see, we have 134 teams that are pro sports franchises. You got the NFL, the NBA, the MLB, the LHL, and the WNBA. 134 teams. That means you got 134 owners. So I was thinking as I was taking notes and jotting things down about how we can get rid of this homelessness in the United States. And a big light came on. First of all, the top athlete makes $88 million annually, okay? And he's a soccer player. And at the end of the year, all these athletes are looking for tax shelters. And they find them. Whether they're buying property or what are they doing, they find these tax shelters individually, right? Now, if we were to put together a hook to address the homelessness situation, it would be the board of directors. So we'll start with the board of directors, right? If there was a board of directors that all the athletes, as well as the Screen Actors Guild people, would respect, then we could funnel revenue into one big pot to address this situation. Okay, I wrote it down. I did a lot of writing, and it went into the billions of dollars. Billions. Say, for instance, I'll use some names. Tom Brady, Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson. I'm just going to throw three sports names out there. LeBron James, 4, that everybody knows. At the end of the year, these same people still are looking for tax shelters. So if Tom told everybody, look at this board of directors right here. I'll throw some names out there. The CEO of, let's see, J.P. Morgan, okay, the CEO of that company, right? Say Elton Musk, all right. Big name, throw a couple big names out there. If you got 7 people on the board of directors that are big names, people trust, and say Tom Brady told all his teammates, look, or LeBron James told all his teammates, look, let's put our money into this program right here to get rid of the homelessness in our country. Let's really make America great again, okay? So if that was to happen, well, let me back up a little bit. The first thing that came to me was, every city with a population of 100,000 plus, the food trucks would roll out every day at 11 o'clock to feed the homelessness, okay? And on those food trucks would be people that talk about healthcare, housing, educate, everything, you name it, right? Of course, there's going to be some homeless people who don't want to be involved in this, okay? But we was to address this issue where we got all the athletes, all the actors, everybody that's got deep pockets, put your money at the end of the year into this program that's run by this board of directors. We could actually eliminate the homeless situation. Because we talk about housing, health care, everything. Now, the trucks will be built in America. Probably Detroit, Michigan. Okay? It's probably where they'll be built. But if, let's say, okay, you got, as I said, 134 owners, okay, of all these franchises, sports franchises, right? Say, for instance, every owner would put $10 million into this program, okay? And I counted 60 sponsors when I was watching that game. So each sponsor would come in with another $10 million each. Now you got some athletes making, as I said, the top guy makes $88 million a year. Now you think he's going to let the government take his money? No, he's going to put it somewhere where he can protect his money. So, let's see. You got 4,300 athletes in all of these organizations, right? That's a lot of athletes, right? And at the end of the year, as I said, they're all looking for tax shelters, right? So, say for instance, I drop the money down. Say $2 million. You know, that's nothing. $2 million each. They come out to $8,600,000,000. Okay? Now, with that kind of money going into one program that's really looked over by this board of directors that everybody trusts, we could eliminate this situation. We won't have homelessness. Because as I said, the tourists come here, they don't see the homeless people. They don't see it. But the people who live here, they see it, they know about it, but they can't do anything about it because they're busy taking care of their financial obligations, so they can't really help the homelessness. But the people that are making big bucks, we put them all together under one umbrella, it might help. It might eliminate the situation. So I think I've ran my mouth enough here. Some of them ideas, let's bring it together and try to eliminate the homelessness situation in America because it's ugly. It's really ugly. Me as a photographer, videographer, I'm going to do a documentary. Okay, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to do a documentary on this. But I do need help and assistance in bringing this to the forefront. And it can happen. So, hit me up. Give me some ideas. Let's bring the big people in. You know some celebrities, know some people who would sit down and talk to me about it. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Because it can be eliminated. As I said, every city with a population of 100,000 plus, that's a lot of people. The food trucks are rolled out at 11 o'clock every day to address the homelessness situation. On those trucks, again, I'm being redundant, there'll be people talking about health care, housing, education. Leave no stone unturned. Let's clean up our America. Our America. Let's clean it up. And nothing to do with what the politicians are saying. Let's clean it up so that we can be proud of what we have. This is the greatest country in the world. Yes, it is. But there's a lot of areas that need to be cleaned up. Please like this. Subscribe. Aloha.